Have you ever felt the overwhelming burden of emotional attachment, trapped in a cycle that seems impossible to escape? It's a struggle that can leave you feeling powerless. But here's the good news: change is within your reach. Drawing wisdom from ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca will uncover the art of detachment. This is how we break free from the emotional chains that bind us. In this video, we'll explore Stoic principles to guide you toward emotional freedom. By applying these teachings, you'll discover practical strategies to detach from what weighs heavily on your mind. Say goodbye to mental shackles and embrace clarity and focus on what truly matters. Ready to break free from emotional attachment? Let's begin. 1. The power of detachment. Why is detachment so important? When we cling too tightly to people or situations, we lose control. It's like handing someone else the remote to your feelings, letting them dictate your happiness and sadness. Detachment isn't about stopping care, but about giving proper weight to things outside your control. Imagine your emotions are like a kite. Each string represents a potential pull from someone or something. If you hold too many strings too tightly, you're at the mercy of the wind. Stoicism teaches us to loosen our grip and accept what we can't control. By doing this, you become resilient and grounded. 2. Understanding attachment. When you're attached, you're operating from the ego. We are creatures of love at our core, but as we age, ego takes over and leads us to form attachments that cloud our judgment. These attachments, whether to people or ideas, distract us from our essence, which is love. Attachment is a game of the ego. Love, on the other hand, is the opposite. When we live from love, we trust that what's meant for us will find its way. Recognizing attachment for what it is, an illusion of the ego, can liberate you. Let go of the fear of loss, embrace abundance, and you'll find peace. 3. The illusion of the ego. The ego tricks us into thinking we're not good enough or that others have something we lack. We emotionally cling to people for validation, placing them on pedestals as if they hold the answers. But when we look closer, we see no one is exempt from vulnerability. This realization frees us from the illusion that we need others to define our worth. True self-confidence comes from within, from understanding that we are enough. The Stoics remind us that we are all equally human, and no one holds a special ticket to happiness. Detachment in practice. Emotional detachment isn't about shutting off feelings. It's about knowing the past doesn't define you, and that fear of missing out, FOMO, is a trap. It's easy to compare your life to others on social media, but remember, those curated moments aren't real life. Letting go allows you to focus on what's truly important. Sometimes you must let go of something in order to grab something better. Fear of loss isn't real, it's a construct of the mind. Detachment gives you the freedom to live authentically, to stop chasing false images of happiness, and start defining it on your terms. 5. The path to happiness. Where does true value come from? It comes from within. The Stoics teach us that the most profound companionship we can have is with ourselves. Your worth doesn't rise or fall with someone else's approval. It's based on your character, your wisdom, how you treat others. True happiness doesn't depend on the presence of others. When you learn to love yourself and detach from external validation, you find peace that is unshakable. Your value is already complete. Detachment isn't about pushing people away, but drawing closer to your essence. By focusing on personal growth and becoming the best version of yourself, you unshackle from the neediness of attachment. This creates happiness that is independent and profoundly rewarding. Conclusion: detachment isn't an end, it's a beginning. By focusing on what's within your control, your thoughts, actions, and growth, you'll find freedom. Others' opinions or the past will no longer define you. You'll discover that you're enough, just as you are. Letting go of attachments doesn't mean giving up on love or connection. It means securing your emotional anchor in the steady ground of your being and embracing the freedom that comes from living authentically. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. If not, that's okay too. Your perspective is always valued here. Don't forget to claim your free gift on 3 Stoic rules for a fulfilling life, linked in the description. Do you have thoughts on emotional detachment or Stoic wisdom to share? Let us know in the comments. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, then share it to them.